Okay, in this video we are going to pay attention to the HCL documentation and the explanation from there on what we need to change in the server configuration to apply the security. So let's jump over to that documentation, and we're in the API section, and if we go down to Domino DB security and then the application authentication section, this is what we've got now, right? So it's in our case it's scotty.c3ug.local, or at least in my case, and connecting on port 3002. And what we need to do is shift to this piece that says we now have a secure connection, and then pass in a credentials object that has links to the certificate files that we've created. And how we do that is in this secure network requests section, and it explains what the different credentials .root certificate, .client certificate, and .client key are. And this little piece of code is what we're actually going to use right here. So I wanted to point out a couple of these modules that we're going to be using, JavaScript modules that we're going to be using, and spend a couple of seconds just explaining what those are. So FS and path. FS stands for file system. And you can see here we've got an fs.readFileSync and then path.resolve with the file name. And then we pass in the file name, right? This is read file here that calls this guy and gets the file name passed in as the parameter, which is right here. And of course, in our case, it's going to be a little bit different. But anyway, what is FS? So nodejs.dev/the Node.js FS module explains what it is and how it works. And we're using, down here, we've got the read section. So I'll let you go ahead and read that. And then I've got another reference here, which is reading files with Node.js. And you can see here, fs.readFile, and it passes in the actual file and explains how all that works. The URL for that is nodejs.dev/reading-files-with-node.js. And then the path module. And what is the point of the path module? As it says, there's no need to install it. Both FS and path come installed default with Node.js, so you don't have to do anything extra other than to say we want to use it with the require command. And again, the URL here, nodejs.dev/the-nodejs-path-module. So I'll let you go ahead and refer back to those. Bottom line is that these modules give us the ability to read the files that we've got on our hard drive into our application, and those are what get passed to Domino to authenticate us when we make that call. So this is the code that we're going to end up pulling in, and we'll come back in the next video and actually type this all together and then give it a test. So we will see you in the next video.